Preparing for your Australian citizenship test? Congratulations, you've come to the right channel. On this channel, you'll find everything you need to pass on your first try guaranteed. This video covers 76 official questions from our Common Bond Part 4, Australian Values. Haven't seen Part 3 yet? Tap the link above to watch it first. Make sure to watch every question. Each one is important and can help you pass with confidence. Let's get started. Question 1. What does Australian citizenship emphasise? A. Following local laws. B. Living out Australian values in daily life. C. Supporting only your family. D. Voting in every election. The correct answer is B. Living out Australian values in daily life. Question 2. What defines and shapes Australia, making it attractive to many people around the world? A. Its economic policies. B. Its strict immigration system. C. Its values of freedom, respect, fairness and equality of opportunity. D. Its climate and natural resources. The correct answer is C. Its values of freedom, respect, fairness, and equality of opportunity. Question 3. What are Australian values based on? A. Wealth and social status. B. Freedom, respect, fairness, and equality of opportunity. C. Political power and influence. D. Economic growth and trade. The correct answer is B. Freedom, respect, fairness and equality of opportunity. Question 4. In Australia, can you break the law if no one is watching you? A. Yes, if no one notices. B. Yes, if it's not reported. C. No, you must always follow the law. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. No, you must always follow the law. Question 5. What does the rule of law mean in Australia? A. Only leaders must follow laws. B. All Australians are equal under the law, regardless of their background. C. Laws apply only to Indigenous groups. D. Defence ministers are above the law. The correct answer is B. All Australians are equal under the law, regardless of their background. Question 6. Who must follow Australian laws? A. Only citizens of Australia. B. Only people born in Australia. C. All people in Australia regardless of their background or culture. D. Only people who hold political office. The correct answer is C. All people in Australia regardless of their background or culture. Question 7. In Australia, who should obey the law? A. Only Australian citizens. B. Everyone in Australia. C. Only government officials. D. Only those over the age of 18. The correct answer is B. Everyone in Australia. Question 8. What happens if someone breaks the law in Australia? A. They will receive a warning. B. They will face penalties. C. They will be exempted based on their background. D. They can avoid consequences by apologizing. The correct answer is B. They will face penalties. Question 9. Why are laws important in Australia? A. To maintain peace and order. B. To restrict freedoms. C. To benefit only leaders. D. To discourage education. The correct answer is A. To maintain peace and order. Question 10. Who is protected by Australian laws and legal systems? A. Only citizens. B. Only residents. C. All Australians. D. Government officials. The correct answer is C. All Australians. Question 11. Is voting compulsory in Australia? A. Yes, for all citizens. B. Yes, but only for the elderly. C. No, only for certain groups. D. No, voting is optional. The correct answer is A. Yes, for all citizens. Question 12. What does it mean when we say that laws in Australia are determined by parliaments elected by the people? A. Laws are made by appointed judges, not elected officials. B. Only the Prime Minister can decide laws in Australia. C. Australian citizens help decide how the country is governed. D. The people have no role in the law-making process. The correct answer is C. Australian citizens help decide how the country is governed. Question 13. The Australian system of government is A. A federal monarchy. B. A parliamentary democracy. C. A presidential republic. D. A constitutional autocracy. The correct answer is B. A parliamentary democracy. Question 14. Where does the power of the Australian government come from? A. The Australian people. B. The Prime Minister. C. The Governor-General. D. Foreign alliances. The correct answer is A. The Australian people. Question 15. How do Australian citizens contribute to the government's power? A. By paying taxes. B. By voting for representatives in Parliament. C. By serving in the military. D. By attending community meetings. The correct answer is B. By voting for representatives in Parliament. Question 16. What does compulsory voting in Australia show? A. The value of free speech. B. The importance of public protests. C. The need for strict government control. D. The importance of participating in elections. The correct answer is D. The importance of participating in elections. Question 17. How are laws determined in Australia? A. By parliaments elected by the people. B. By a single leader. C. By courts and judges. D. By international bodies. The correct answer is A. by parliaments elected by the people. Question 18. In Australia, people can express their ideas if A. They follow the law. B. The government agrees. C. It is in private. D. They do not offend others. The correct answer is A. They follow the law. Question 19. In Australia, where are people free to meet for social or political discussions? A. Only in public places. B. Only in private places. C. In both public and private places. D. Only in government-approved areas. The correct answer is C. In both public and private places. Question 20. What freedom do Australians have regarding expressing their thoughts? A. They can only write their ideas in private. B. They can freely say and write what they think about any topic. C. They need permission to discuss their ideas. D. They can only discuss approved topics. The correct answer is B. They can freely say and write what they think about any topic. Question 21. Why are Australians allowed to peacefully protest against the government? A. Because it disrupts the government. B. Because it is an essential part of democracy. C. Because protests always change laws. D. Because it is required by law. The correct answer is B. Because it is an essential part of democracy. Question 22. Should you respect other Australians' freedom of speech and expression? A. Yes, as long as it is lawful. B. No, only if you agree with them. C. Yes, regardless of the law. D. No, freedom of speech is not important. The correct answer is A. Yes, as long as it is lawful. Question 23. What is true about joining or leaving groups in Australia? A. People can join any group, even if it is unlawful. B. People must stay in a group once they join. C. People are free to join or leave any group voluntarily, as long as it is within the law. D. People can only join groups approved by the government. The correct answer is C. People are free to join or leave any group voluntarily, as long as it is within the law. Question 24. What is true about Australians' right to gather? A. Australians can gather freely with others, including to protest against government action or an organisation. B. Australians can only gather for social purposes. C. Australians are not allowed to gather for protests. D. Australians need government approval to gather. The correct answer is A. Australians can gather freely with others, including to protest against government action or an organisation. Question 25. What does it mean that all protests must be within the law in Australia? A. They must be peaceful and not cause harm or property damage. B. They must be approved by the government. C. They must only involve small groups of people. D. They must not address government actions. The correct answer is A. They must be peaceful and not cause harm or property damage. Question 26. What is Australia's official national religion? A. Christianity. B. Islam. C. Buddhism. D. Australia has no official national religion. The correct answer is D. Australia has no official national religion.
Finding this video helpful? Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Your support helps us create more practice videos to get you test ready. Now, let's get back to it.
Question 27. Which of the following statements is true? A. The Australian government treats citizens differently based on their religion. B. The Australian government treats all citizens equally, regardless of religion or beliefs. C. Only citizens with a specific religion are treated equally. D. The Australian government enforces a national religion. The correct answer is B. The Australian government treats all citizens equally, regardless of religion or beliefs. Question 28. Which statement is true about Australian law and religious laws? A. Religious laws are followed before Australian law. B. Religious laws are equal to Australian law. C. Australian law must be followed, even if it conflicts with religious laws. D. Australian law only applies to non-religious citizens. The correct answer is C. Australian law must be followed, even if it conflicts with religious laws. Question 29. In Australia, people are free to follow A. Only Christianity. B. Any religion they choose. C. Only the religion of their family. D. Only a government-approved religion. The correct answer is B. Any religion they choose. Question 30. What does Australian society value? A. Equal rights based on religion only. B. Equal rights for all people, regardless of factors such as religion, nationality, gender, or background. C. Equal rights based on nationality only. D. Equal rights based on gender only. The correct answer is B. Equal rights for all people, regardless of factors such as religion, nationality, gender, or background.
Don't have time to study every test question? No worries, we've got you covered. You can get ready in less than 1 hour and pass the Australian citizenship test guaranteed. Get our premium cheat sheet with 150 must-know questions. Grab the download link from the description below.
31. In Australia, who receives the same treatment as Christians? A. People of all other faiths. B. Only Christians. C. People from a specific ethnicity. D. People based on their economic status. The correct answer is A. People of all other faiths. Question 32. In Australia, what equality do men and women have? A. They have no rights or opportunities. B. They have different rights based on gender. C. Their ethnicity and background. D. They have equal opportunities but different rights. The correct answer is D. They have equal rights and opportunities. Question 33. In Australia, who has equal opportunity to achieve success in life? A. People from all backgrounds. B. Only people from certain backgrounds. C. Only people with high wealth. D. Only people with certain skills. The correct answer is A. People from all backgrounds. Question 34. In Australia, success is ideally determined by A. Their hard work and talents. B. Their gender and wealth. C. Their ethnicity and background. D. Their family connections. The correct answer is A. Their hard work and talents. Question 35. A person should get a job based on A. Their family connections. B. Their gender and wealth. C. Their ethnicity and background. D. Their skills and experience. The correct answer is D. Their skills and experience. Question 36. In Australia, can you encourage violence against a person or group of people if you have been insulted? A. Yes, if you do not intend to carry out the violence. B. No, it is against Australian values and the law. C. Sometimes if you feel very offended. D. Yes, it is legal and goes right with Australian values. The correct answer is B. No, it is against Australian values and the law. Question 37. In Australia, how should people handle disagreements? A. By tolerating and respecting one another, even in disagreement. B. By avoiding all disagreements to maintain peace. C. By only showing respect to those they agree with. D. By ignoring those with different opinions. The correct answer is A. By tolerating and respecting one another, even in disagreement. Question 38. In Australia, the lawful actions of the police. A. Should always be questioned. B. Can be ignored. C. Must be supported. D. Are optional. The correct answer is C. Must be supported. Question 39. Australia values the principles of mutual respect and tolerance. What does this mean? A. Listening to others and respecting their views, even when they are different from your own. B. Agreeing with others to avoid arguments and maintain peace in discussions. C. Only participating in discussions with people who share your own opinions. D. Ignoring opinions that conflict with your own to avoid misunderstandings. The correct answer is A. Listening to others and respecting their views, even when they are different from your own. Question 40. Which of the following is considered illegal in Australia? A. Only verbal abuse. B. Only physical abuse. C. Violence of any kind. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Violence of any kind. Question 41. What is Australia's view on racism? A. It is accepted. B. It is unacceptable. C. It is allowed in some cases. D. It is only a problem in some areas. The correct answer is B. It is unacceptable. Question 42. Australia values the principle of mutual respect and tolerance. This means A. Listening to others and respecting their views, even if they differ. B. Ignoring other people's opinions. C. Disagreeing with others without consideration. D. avoiding conversations with people who think differently. The correct answer is A. Listening to others and respecting their views, even if they differ. Question 43. Why should you obey a lawful request from the police in Australia? A. To avoid a fine. B. To be respectful to others. C. To gain favour with the police. D. To obey the law. The correct answer is D. To obey the law. Question 44. What is the age of sexual consent in Australia? A. 18, with no exceptions. B. 16 or 17, depending on the state or territory. C. 16 in all states and territories. D. 21, regardless of the state or territory. The correct answer is B. 16 or 17, depending on the state or territory. Question 45. What do Australians believe in when it comes to disagreements? A. Peaceful disagreement. B. Violence. C. Physical confrontation. D. Verbal abuse. The correct answer is A. Peaceful disagreement. Question 46. What is every Australian's responsibility? A. To rely on others for support. B. To support themselves and their families. C. To avoid helping family members. D. To focus only on their personal needs. The correct answer is B. To support themselves and their families. Question 47. What does Australian citizenship allow you to do in Australia? A. Travel freely without restrictions. B. Fully participate in the nation's life and community. C. Avoid following the law. D. Live only in certain areas. The correct answer is B. Fully participate in the nation's life and community. Question 48. What is expected of everyone living in Australia? A. To participate in society and contribute to the community. B. To only follow the laws and avoid interacting with others. C. To focus solely on personal goals without community involvement. D. To adopt Australian citizenship as soon as they arrive. The correct answer is A. To participate in society and contribute to the community. Question 49. What is one benefit of volunteering in Australia? A. You earn money. B. You learn new skills and connect with the community. C. You get the chance to avoid work. D. You become isolated. The correct answer is B. You learn new skills and connect with the community. Question 50. What does Australia value in the spirit of mateship? A. Volunteering and community service. B. Focusing on individual success. C. Ignoring others' needs. D. Avoiding social responsibility. The correct answer is A. Volunteering and community service. Question 51. What are some ways through which you can help others in times of need? A. By taking a meal to an elderly neighbour, driving a friend to a medical appointment, or visiting someone who is sick, frail or lonely. B. By paying someone's taxes. C. By paying someone's health insurance. D. By getting a guilty person out of a jail. The correct answer is A. By taking a meal to an elderly neighbour, driving a friend to a medical appointment, or visiting someone who is sick, frail or lonely. Question 52. Australians help each other in times of need. This includes A. Taking a meal to an elderly neighbour. B. Driving a friend to a medical appointment. C. Visiting someone who is sick, frail or lonely. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Question 53. What do Australians value? A. Individualism. B. Competition. C. Mateship. D. Dependence. The correct answer is C. Mateship. Question 54. Why is it important for you to learn to speak English in Australia? A. To travel around the country. B. To get an education, a job, and better integrate into the community. C. To communicate only with government officials. D. To make friends easily. The correct answer is B. To get an education, a job, and better integrate into the community. Question 55. Australian society values the English language as A. The national language and an important unifying element. B. A tool for business only. C. Only for educational purposes. D. A language used only in government. The correct answer is A. The national language and an important unifying element. Question 56. What is the national language of Australia? A. French. B. Spanish. C. Mandarin. D. English. The correct answer is D. English. Question 57. What must you do if you're applying for Australian citizenship, but English is not your native language? A. You must undertake to make reasonable efforts to learn English. B. You must speak fluent English before applying. C. You must be able to write in English only. D. You must take an English test before applying. The correct answer is A. You must undertake to make reasonable efforts to learn English. Question 58. Should people in Australia make an effort to learn English? A. Yes, it helps with education, work, and community integration. B. Yes, it is important for social and economic participation. C. Yes, it helps people access better opportunities. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Question 59. Online abuse or cyber abuse includes A. Sharing sexual photos with consent. B. Sharing sexual photos without consent, online stalking, or making racially abusive comments. C. Making friendly comments online. D. Sharing non-offensive videos. The correct answer is B. Sharing sexual photos without consent, online stalking, or making racially abusive comments. Question 60. Is online abuse accepted in Australia? A. No. B. Yes. C. Accepted only for adults. D. Accepted only for minors. The correct answer is A. No.
Don't have time to study every test question? No worries, we've got you covered. You can get ready in less than 1 hour and pass the Australian citizenship test guaranteed. Get our premium cheat sheet with 150 must-know questions. Grab the download link from the description below.
61. What should a person in Australia do if they see or have knowledge of a child being abused? A. Ignore the situation. B. Confront the abuser. C. Report it to the police. D. Keep it private. The correct answer is C. Report it to the police. Question 62. What is cyber abuse? A. Online abuse. B. Gender abuse. C. Professional abuse. D. Racial abuse. The correct answer is A. Online abuse. Question 63. What should you do in Australia if you suspect someone is planning to commit a serious crime? A. Ignore the situation. B. Confront the individual directly. C. Keep it to yourself. D. Report it to the authorities. The correct answer is D. Report it to the authorities. Question 64. In Australia, we each have responsibilities to A. Protect Australian society. B. Avoid community involvement. C. Ignore environmental issues. D. Donate to charity. The correct answer is A. Protect Australian society. Question 65. What is Australian society based on? A. Individual freedom and privacy. B. Shared obligations not to undermine Australia's interests and security. C. Strict adherence to global economic policies. D. Political party loyalty. The correct answer is B. Shared obligations not to undermine Australia's interests and security. Question 66. What must an Australian citizen do within Australia, even if they are also a citizen of another country? A. Follow Australian laws at all times. B. Follow the laws of their home country. C. Only follow international laws. D. Follow the laws of both countries. The correct answer is A. Follow Australian laws at all times. Question 67. Which of the following actions could harm Australia's interests or community relations? A. Sharing travel pictures on social media. B. Sharing government secrets on social media or promoting distrust in an ethnic community. C. Reporting a crime to the authorities. D. Supporting cultural events in the community. The correct answer is B. Sharing government secrets on social media or promoting distrust in an ethnic community. Question 68. What is illegal for Australians both in Australia and overseas? A. Drinking alcohol under the age of 18. B. Travelling without a passport. C. Being involved in any sexual activity with a child under 16 years of age. D. Working without a visa. The correct answer is C. Being involved in any sexual activity with a child under 16 years of age. Question 69. Do Australian citizens need to follow Australian laws while overseas? A. No, only local laws apply. B. Yes, some Australian laws apply overseas. C. Only if travelling for work. D. No, laws don't apply outside Australia. The correct answer is B. Yes, some Australian laws apply overseas. Question 70. What is multiple or dual citizenship? A. When Australian citizens hold the citizenship of another country or countries. B. When Australian citizens hold citizenship of only one more country. C. When Australian citizens only hold the Australian citizenship. D. Dual citizenship does not exist. The correct answer is A. When Australian citizens hold the citizenship of another country or countries. Question 71. Can Australians hold dual citizenship? A. No, Australians can only have Australian citizenship. B. Yes, but only under special circumstances. C. No, Australia does not permit dual citizenship. D. Yes, if the laws of the other countries allow it. The correct answer is D. Yes, if the laws of the other countries allow it. Question 72. Who collected donations at shopping centres during the bushfires in Victoria? A. Chinese, Vietnamese and Cambodian communities. B. Australian and New Zealand communities. C. Indian and Pakistani communities. D. English and French communities. The correct answer is A. Chinese, Vietnamese and Cambodian communities. Question 73. How did multicultural communities help during the 2019-20 bushfires? A. They relocated affected people. B. They only provided financial aid. C. They collected money, clothes, and food donations. D. They did not take part in relief efforts. The correct answer is C. They collected money, clothes, and food donations. Question 74. What happened during the 2019-20 bushfire in Australia? A. Only wildlife was harmed. B. There was a little damage. C. Only homes were damaged. D. There was loss of life, property, wildlife, and environmental damage. The correct answer is D. There was loss of life, property, wildlife, and environmental damage. Question 75. When was the bushfire season in Australia? A. 2018 to 2019. B. 2019 to 2020. C. 2020 to 2021. D. 2021 to 2022. The correct answer is B. 2019 to 2020.
Question 76. How do Australians respond in times of crisis? A. They come together and support each other. B. They ignore the situation. C. They are only helpful during emergencies. D. They only rely on government help. The correct answer is A. They come together and support each other.